putting your kids on social media seems fun until you got like very aggressive haters, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah,
this
it's
might not be
definitely
worth it. Yeah.
So she has one of the biggest child custody cases on the app or on the platform.
Well, duh. Right? Yeah,
And
It's been big.
Yeah.
So her baby daddy, I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
What's his name? Y2K?
Yeah, some
2K.
some
Yes.
2K, something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I basically turned him up on the app and just
Wait, so you turned him up
Wait, how you turned him
before
up?
or after she got pregnant with his child?
after we were just
They were actually friends before
we were
dating.
friends. We
Yeah.
were friends, and then
And she cheated on 2K with you, right?
No.
No,
We
no.
were long broken up.
Oh?
Before the pregnancy, we were broken up. So
Okay.
the drama just came with it. So
Wow.
it
yeah.
hasn't stopped.
Wait, all right. So I feel like now that you kind of open up, you feel me, like the rabbit hole of the 2K drama.
Yeah.
You feel me? Let's get into it, okay? So one of like the initial things that I've seen that you got a lot of hate for was the abuse claims, right? Because you dropped like I think like a video where it was like then and now where like you show like the bruises and shit and then transition to like the pregnancy, and folks was like, man, those are like filler injection marks, cut it out, man, you lying on this guy. So what's your response to that?
I had already made a response to that,
Yeah.
but now my TikTok is deleted, so you can't even see that anymore. But initially, when I was pregnant, I had posted a video where I had bruises like on my eye. It was like during an altercation that we had in Miami while we were dating. It was before the pregnancy. I had an altercation with him, physical altercation. Gave me a black eye. I had other bruises, kind of like hand marks, stuff like that. I actually reported that to the cops because I found out I was pregnant. So a lot of like DV stuff happened with him before I was pregnant. I just never reported it because it was always like, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, blah, 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 blah. Then when it happened again and I found out I was pregnant, I was like, okay, this is really serious and this is something I need to document at this point. So I documented that. You'll see if you're on the lore of like going into my court case online, like everyone does, you'll see it there. I did report that to the cops. And then so while I was pregnant, we were just kind of like beefing back and forth online. I was like, you know what? Like, I mean, I might as well just tell everyone that used to like literally hit me while I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And before that. And
Why would he hit you though?
He would always just like, he was just really angry. I don't know.
Yeah.
He
He seems so chill from the videos I've seen of him. I was really taking his side when I was watching
He
the
has
videos.
a really good mask. Like a really good
I
mask.
got to know him.
Is he white?
I became his friend after meeting him.
Half white,
Okay.
no daddy, like raised by all women, like it's a
Just gonna
recipe
use
for
that against him
disaster.
right away.
Like recipe for disaster.
He is pretty
so.
sassy.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel though when you see that like, yo, like I posted like the bruises, but like, you know, but
Oh, people
like,
were trying to debunk
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
true.
I had seen a couple of videos where people, like, obviously,
Of course.
I'm 25. I've had, breast augmentation, nose job. I've gotten fillers, like
course.
any girl in LA does. So when I saw that people were trying to debunk it as like, oh, but you got like nose fillers, so that bruise was from that, or
Yeah.
like certain things. I was like, okay, first of all, where on me have I ever gotten anything done that would leave a bruise on my eye? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, of course.
The dates that I was getting filler and videos, I actually had like a neck tattoo at the time. So I remember I got nose filler and I had like this neck tattoo in the video. Super dark butterfly I had. I don't have it anymore. You can't even see it. And then the video I posted where he like left a black eye and like a bruise on my nose, I didn't even have that tattoo anymore. So like it didn't match up that people were saying that that happened when I got filler or certain things like that. It wasn't from that because it didn't add up.
Was you upset about it? Like, did people discrediting you like take a toll on you?
Not really, because I get that all the time for like every situation. I mean, anytime you want to out anybody that's likable on the internet, you're going to receive like backlash. So I was prepared for that.
Yeah. And like, how do you, I guess, as like a partner, like, how do you go about and offering her support, like to kind of make sure like, man, bro, like, yo, it feels like the world is against her. You feel me?
That's what I was telling her. So, so I got to know her before I met 2K.
Yeah.
Then I was helping out 2K because I also felt for him too. Because I'm a father that got ripped away from my kids. So I'm like, I try to give them both a chance, and then I got to know both real versions of themselves.
Yeah.
And then we ended up becoming friends, me and her again. Here and what was that one house? A face
We lived
house.
at the old Face Clan house together a few months ago. So.
And so that's where I started like falling in love with her little by little by helping her out.
Yeah.
Being that supportive friend and always making sure her head was up.
Yeah.
That's it. And then little by little, I just fell in love with her.
Yeah. Is she like always like have this like I don't care attitude, or like is it behind closed doors? Is she usually like a man like like she she's like she cries, she's emotional?
I mean, when you get put in the situation of just being in life where you have to be cold, it's just like, I understand that feeling.
But so you start blowing 2K up on social media and working with him, but then do you like stop working with him because you're dating her and it is weird to be working with someone who allegedly abused the love of your life?
Yeah, and then he started doxing stuff with my information. He's just such a petty person. He's just sassy ass person.
A lot of these YouTube documentaries I've seen about him and you really make him seem like a saint, and you
I mean,
like the
devil. He
devil.
paints a really good picture. Like, you know, some people are better PR trained than others, and I think that he got ahead of it. You know, so
Smon's right behind his ear.
Wait, so then, like, how did he get like full custody or primary custody?
So we actually have a court date, final trial, like for that coming up in a few weeks. Yeah. So we've been waiting on this court date for a year now. It's been a lot of back and forth. And it's a 4-day trial. That's how long it is. That's how much information there is. Whoa. So he doesn't have full custody of our son. He just has like primary right now. And I'm the non-custodial parent. So I had to pay a monitor to see my son in Dallas right now.
Tell him how much you pay for that.
I pay I have to pay travel fees and monitor fees and everything else. I pay upwards of like $10,000 a month just to see my son for like an hour or two a day.
Yeah.
What?
So,
imagine a regular
it's really
mom.
expensive.
Imagine a regular mom, and then you're getting bashed on the internet, and then you're paying tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, so I already pay my rent here in LA, plus my essentials and just regular lifestyle, plus that, plus lawyer fees.
Right, because like when I was watching like this documentary about you with my girl, it's like, you know, she's just kind of dumbfounded because it's such a rare situation for the guy to get primary custody of the child and for the mom to basically be on the outs. So like, what's your explanation for how that happened and why the courts look so favorably upon him?
It's not that I think that he's looked more favorably upon, especially with our judge that we have right now. It's that he was just more strategic than I was. Like, I was going through things, so I wasn't really taking a lot of the court things seriously. It was my first time doing all this, so I had no idea, you know, consequences of things. So he was just smarter and like doing things strategic, like filing certain motions at the right time. You know, he was just advised better than I was, I think.
Does he come from money more so than you do? Like, does his parents have money and shit? No?
Yeah, he makes he makes a good amount of money on social media, but he doesn't come from money, actually. Okay.
Because I feel like that's the kind of thing that, like, if you have a really good lawyer... But he has mentioned that all of his money, every single dollar that he makes on TikTok, which he makes upwards of, like, $10,000 a day on live, goes straight to his lawyer, straight to an account for his lawyer. So he has dedicated that money. I will quit doing this podcast right now if I can start making $10,000 a day on TikTok live.
I mean, yeah,
that sounds amazing.
Make that when you
Fuck
have
this
that,
shit.
Yeah, when you have that support and you have that, like, especially when kids are involved, like, it's like people are diehard about that. So
really,
he's gained that fan base off of our son and like the whole situation.
So does that hurt that he's caking up off your kid and?
I mean, right, as long as my kid's taken care of and healthy.
$300,000 a month. Take the kid. I don't know.
Yeah, right. But why people? So I feel like, especially in this like custody shit, like why people like, I guess more so like lean towards his side is because like of the clips, right? Like that goes around of you saying, man, I can't imagine if I had my kid full time. Man, if film partying is great. So like when they see those clips now again, and those clips are out of context, right? So like we don't see the full hour conversation or the full hour stream, right? We just see like those clips. So when people like see like a mom saying that, would you say like, for example, if you seen like a mom saying, I can't imagine if I had this kid full time. I love partying. You would probably judge her, right?
I'm sure. I mean, I'd say super controversial things, but that's what I do for work. I do, I entertain, I troll, I stream, I do a lot of things for social media, right, for work. So that's how I make my money. I have to keep people on their feet. I have to say controversial things. I have to do controversial things. I've always been that way, and I've been really good at it. So, yeah, I do say those things, and I know that comes with judgment, and I don't mind that.
Nah, right? But like that's an excuse, right?
It's rage baiting.
No, sure. But like rage baiting, like for example, right? Like, like if me and like Adam is having, like a conversation, right? And like we start trolling, but there's things that are like, for example, right? Like when you guys are just having like a normal conversation and on stream and you say that, it don't come across as race baiting. It come across as like casual conversation. Okay. But then like when you say like race baiting and afterwards, it feels like, well, if I say that I'm trolling 100% of the time, I can never be held accountable, you know?
Yeah, my thing is like, I'm probably one of the most trolling ass offensive people on the internet. Yeah. But for sure that line of like, you know, even if it's really, really funny, I'm not going to be like, man, my kid, I want to do drugs.
Oh, I don't know if
I feel like no. But I mean, you are kind of like, you know, I'm so glad I don't have to be a mom. I can just get drunk. I want to party.
I went through a phase. Okay, so we were living at the FaZe Clan house. During that time, I didn't have a lawyer. I wasn't really taking a lot of things serious. You're right. I was doing a lot of things. I was like drinking all the time. I just wasn't in a good place. So you're right. That was my mentality at the time.
Wait, though. Pause real quick, though. But then when like you tell me, yo, I was race baiting there, now I'm like, hold on, bro. If she just told me, oh, yo, that was my real mentality back then, but then 5 seconds ago, you told me, bro, I was race baiting.
It was a little bit of both, honestly.
How do I now think, man, is she gonna lie to me in this interview, man?
No.
You feel me? Right, come on, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Right, come on,
I mean, I believe in growth in people.
Of course. People do grow.
Yeah, and I always give a second chance or an opportunity for someone to grow. You don't go on Netflix or you go watch a movie and you say, I want to watch A Perfect Family. Yeah, you want to see growth, you want to see improvement, you want to see change.
I think that's why people are so gravitated towards my story a little bit, because they're like, this bitch is crazy. She's done crazy things. She said crazy things, but like, I think she's changing and I want to watch that. So like, yes, I have said insane things, whether I meant them or not, I don't know. We'd have to go line by line.
Does it feel like you took it too far because now you don't have a TikTok, so it's kind of hard to like, and they won't let you make another one. So are you like focused on
that
another?
That wasn't my main source. I actually stream on Kick, so
and either way, she has me to always back her up.
And we actually do a couple OnlyFans, so there's that.
I've seen that on the Twitter, yeah. Everything 420 really is that one-stop shop. Whether you're looking for your go-to gear or something new and unexpected, they got options for days, and they're always dropping mystery boxes and deals. The E420 app is clean, shipping is quick, and they literally have everything. Don't forget to use code NOJUMPER at checkout.